Can you tell us a little bit about your hearing aid experience?
Yeah, as a matter of fact, my hearing was reduced, and I actually had hearing aids placed, tried out personally. And one of the things I wanted to do is to make sure it was fitted, other than mechanically fitted, but actually the amplification and this frequency spectrum. So I had friends in the Food and Drug Administration that did this kind of work, including at Gallaudet University, which of course is known for its being for the hard of hearing. And they tweaked my hearing aid, but since I do a lot of lecturing, I was getting feedback. So what they did, they drilled an air hole so you get direct as well as amplified. And I got to a point where, keep trying it, and they did, and they said to me, well, there's no amplification. I says, so there are certain people that can get used to it, but you don't get used to it in one day. And I tried for 30 days, and it turns out that I could handle it by accommodating, listening more carefully without the hearing aid. But that's not true for people with severe hearing impairment, the so-called ski slope fall off at high frequency. That's where my problem is.
Sensory neural hearing loss at the high frequency.
Yeah, and the female voice, for example, has got high frequency content,
right,
as a male voice has a lower frequency content. So I have to be more attentive. But right now in this room, we have background noise.
Lots of it.
And the problem there is I have to really pay attention to your speech,
yes,
without trying to look at your lips,
right,
if you will.
And even if you look at my lips, it's only a little bit helpful.
That's right. That's right. So it is a skill you have to master, and that's what they do at Gallaudet. They train people to be able to do that. So we got them to come to, we have a standards body called the American National Standards Institute, Accredited Standards Committee, C63, it's the number. And in that we have a standard that we produced on measuring what comes out of a cell phone, so that we can then look at what would be the effect. And we have a standard on measuring hearing aids for that, their suitability of having an adequate signal-to-noise ratio. And that was done with the help of some representatives from Gallaudet that was on the working group. So there's been a fairly close relationship. Then the Hearing Aid Institute, HAA I think they call it, they became part of the working group. And it really depends on what's happening.
I'm going to turn this off again.